You are live, it says. My computer, for some reason, it just only wants to make live, but then that's cool because it uploads right away. Hey, again, if you're new here, subscribe, and that way my videos will come right to you. You'll know when I put them up. I'm trying to make them. Well, right now, I've been making one every day. Today is more about my models. I've got the Diecast models I've been collecting most of my life. Now, I haven't seen these models out for a long time. They're the crazy, kind of like you'd see at on cartoons or something. When I first saw these, and in particular this one here, this is a '69 Camaro Z28. Is that crazy? Is that just crazy? Look at that. '69 Camaro Z28. Man, that's just crazy. Now, look at the braided line right there. I mean, it's real. It's an actual real braided line. Got the blower. I mean, this car is crazy looking. It does not open up. Nothing opens. Hood, trunk, doors, nothing opens. It's just what you get right here. But my God, is that cool? I actually knew a guy who had this car and had the blower. He had an 871 blower, '69 Z28 blower sticking out of the hood just like that. And you could see, straight across. It was, but he drove it, got like 2 miles to the gallon. A 596 big block, 871 blower, dual 800 or 850 polys, pushing what he said was 1,200 horsepower. And we would go to car shows and he would win every show with that car. Black on black, rotisserie, '69 Camaro. Wow, beautiful car. So anyway, this particular one, I can't find these for sale anymore. And like a dum-dum, when I went out and retired and I sold my shop, I had probably about 15 of these. And during the close up, I had a yard sale there and sold, geez, a lot of stuff I wished I had now for next to nothing and dirt cheap. Okay, well, there's one. Okay, that's the Camaro, which I have had a Camaro too. Almost every car here I've had. I have never had a Mustang. Nope, I had a Cougar, but I never had a Mustang. Another one, just iconic. Look at this thing. This is just crazy. Look at this. I think it's a '66. I could be wrong. It doesn't say on it. It says GT350. Got the blower. Man, look at that. Big. It's a big model too. And I'm pretty sure I got all of these at Toys R Us. Look at underneath. Even underneath, it's just crazy cool. What's it say up there? It says Ford Motor Company. And these are built by a company called 2000 Funline, made in China. But I mean, it's just an iconic, beautiful Ford Mustang, which people do build them like this. So that's just crazy. I just love these kind of models. Of course, I just went. Now, 1974, I was in the Army from 72 to 75. I spent a year and a half in Korea. I came back from Korea because in Korea, you don't spend much money. I saved money. I came home. I bought a 1970 Cuda, 383 pistol grip 4-speed. Loved that car. Paid $2,000 for it, by the way. And it was in perfect condition. It was Hemi orange with a black vinyl top, had the black vinyl seats, the console, and the pistol grip, which I just loved. I thought it was the fastest thing on two wheels. And of course, I raced everybody. One night I come home from Broadway, we used to cruise. Another 70 Cuda pulled up. I put Hemi stickers on my hood. And he had seen the Hemi stickers. He pulls up alongside. He's got a shaker hood, 70 Cuda with a shaker hood. It said 426 Hemi on the hood. He goes, and once he got alongside of me, I no longer could even hear my car. I not only could hear his car, I could feel it. He goes, "You want to race?" I said, "Sure, let's go." So we both have passengers, and his passenger dropped his arm. First gear was a rolling start, probably 5. I punched it. We both literally took off. I mean, I'm literally looking straight out his window. What? Soon as we both at the same time clicked second. I heard him click it just like me. And again, I couldn't hear my car. His car was just monster loud, monster loud. He clicked second gear and he walked away from me like I was out of gas. I had never been beat so bad. I'm like, feathering my gas pedal. What the heck? What happened? Am I running? I look down, the tack's up. And so I let off my gas in the car, the compression. Look, I'm running, hit it again. Wow. By this time, he's a mile. He's gone. I can barely see his taillights. I get up there, he pulled over. A little place called Bob's Rentals. It's on McLaughlin. It's from the Bybee Bridge, under the Bybee Bridge on McLaughlin up to Bob's Rental. If anybody knows Portland, they'll know what I'm talking about. I pull in. He says, well, what happened? What happened? I said, well, I don't really have a Hemi. Oh. I said, can I see your motor? And so he opens it up. And my God, I mean, it was fender wall to fender wall. This motor virtually filled the area where you couldn't even put your hand around the side of the valve covers. The Hemi valve covers are so gigantic. And I popped my hood. So I get a microscope out. Where is it? So anyway, we had a fun night, and he beat the pants off me, and I found out what a Hemi Cuda could do, and it could beat me. So anyway, I've got here a 1970 AAR Cuda, and it's one of those models. Isn't that gorgeous? That's the 70 Cuda. The taillights were only like that in 1970. Actually, it had the reverse lights in here. And then after that, they split them. They split the reverse light off. And then because this has side pipes, it didn't have the pipes back here. I had the pipes back here. But there it is, the 70 Cuda, or the 70 AAR Cuda. It's a beautiful car. Even this model is still a beautiful car. All right, and then this has some smaller braided lines right up in here. I don't know if you can see them. And these are real braided lines. I don't know if they would actually work or not. I doubt it. Okay, one more. This is a Willys. It actually has two different kinds of wheels on it with fender headers. Again, it's got the big ass back end like they all do. Man, look at them tires. This is just iconic. I saw these cars and I just fell in love. Look at the detail work on the motor with the braided line. Look at the all the fuel lines up here. See all the different fuel lines going around the engine. Isn't that crazy? I mean, just look at the fuel lines here. That's that's very detailed. The blower has the things and the scoops, and you got your belt right there. I mean, these cars were built realistically to a degree. All right. Another car I had about a year ago, friend of mine in 2008, he's a Challenger. Back when I bought my Cuda, him, his brother, and cousin all had 70 Challengers, and they had the limited edition, which has the little back window. All three of their cars were the 383. There was one automatic, and the other two were pistol grip 4-speeds. Now, one of these guys, Dave, these three guys, twin brothers, Roger and Rodney, and Dave, the cousin, have been together since I grew up, and they're still together. They work together. They run motels. They open motels. They're property developers, so they're very well off. Roger's looking for a Bentley right now, and he just sold a Maybach. He bought a brand new Maybach, and then I don't know if he didn't like it or whatever, and he got rid of it. He likes the big dog motorcycle. So he bought a 2008, the first year they came out, Challenger. And it had the 6.1 liter Hemi, 425 horse. His was fully loaded, navigation, sunroof, leather, had every option available. Here is that car. This is that car. It even has the motor of how it looked. This is a 124th. I couldn't get the 118th. I looked and looked and looked. These hot sellers. So anyway, it's a beautiful car. It was a numbered car. They made 6,000 of these in 08, and they were half Hemi orange. The other half were black, and then there was like 700 silver ones. And for the U.S. market, and I think Canada, they built some extra ones for the Canada market. But all in all, there wasn't much more than 6,000 of these built in 08. So a very rare car. And he sold it to me. I kept it for a while, and I sold it. I'm not a real big fan. These are heavy. They're beautiful. They're kind of heavy, get crappy gas mileage. But boy, I tell you, there's a heck of a following. And then when I bought it, I saw this, and I thought, I got to have that. I just got to have that. Check this out. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the 6.1 liter Hemi that goes in that car. Very cool. Very cool. And this is exactly what it looks like. If you were to pull it out, this is exactly what it looks like. I mean, it's got the belts. It's got the belts, which it is a belt too. And these things turn. Look, this all turns. Is that crazy as hell or what? Everything turns. And so I bought this. Let's see, on this side it says Dodge over here. And I mean, this is exactly what if you pulled the motor out, this is exactly what it would look like. Now, I had a lot of fun with that car. I drove it around. It was fast because of the weight. The tires, it had 20s on it too, had big 20s, but it would just light these tires up like crazy. Now, Hot Wheels, of course, has made a lot of iconic vehicles, and I have a Boss Haas V8 trike, has 9,000 miles on it. It is a beauty. Let me see if I can pull a picture up here on my phone and show you. I bought it 2 years ago. I've entered it into many shows, and I won approximately 35 trophies. 35 trophies. I had, like I showed you yesterday, I had the Harley Davidson Tri-Glide. Well, there I am. There I am on the trike, going to a show. Kind of hard to see it, I think, but yeah, there it is. It's a one-off. I've never seen one with all the saddle stuff on it. And then I took a video of it running, which I don't know why it won't come up on my phone here, so I can't play it for you. It's on the computer, and I just don't know how to transfer it from the computer over to the video blog here I'm doing. And so that sucks. Really good friend of mine last year, I couldn't believe it. He did the absolute awful, took his life. I was so sad. I was just so sad. I hope you can see this. This is another show I was at. This trike, ZZ4 350, 400 horsepower, turbo 350, 3-speed automatic with reverse. It's got a 9-bolt rear end. I think it's a dragster type, or it's a short like a dragster rear end. And after the Boss Haas, or I should say, after the Harley Davidson, which rode like a dump truck, it was so rough. And because I'm disabled, I couldn't actually put my feet out. So on this trike, I put these larger footboards where I can extend my feet and they're safe. Plus, it's an automatic. Plus, it has air ride suspension, which just makes it iconic. Now, also, it has front and back brakes up here, no foot brake. Because again, I'm disabled, so my feet, I really can't drive the trike. And with the Harley Davidson, I use the front brake most of the time. And I did use the rear brake in extreme conditions, but it was hard. It was hard because my feet don't operate the way yours do. So I'm looking for Hot Wheels or any kind of, I even called Boss Haas, the factory in Tennessee, Dyersburg, Tennessee. They couldn't find one either. They didn't have one. But Hot Wheels, I finally found Hot Wheels. They have a 57. Look at that. It's a 57 Boss Haas. And it's a pretty detailed shape. It's pretty detailed. This is just how they look. That's pretty cool, huh? So I got this, and I paid $35 for a $1. This was, I think, $1 when they came out. They were, Hot Wheels sold them for $1. Now, this is a case within a case. So I have two of these just like this now. And it says Real Riders. These are kind of rare. Not kind of, they are. They're very rare. And this comes out. So you can open this up like so. And then it keeps the original. This is $1. You can buy these for $1. And it keeps the original toy and box in pristine, literally brand new condition. So this has never been opened. This is the way people want them to. And so it goes inside this case. And again, I have two of these. I have one here in my office, and then I put one over in the in my China hutch, which is my display case for all my toys. All right, now, and again, I buy cars that I have. I showed you the 2017 Camaro anniversary. It was a coupe. I couldn't find the convertible. And so I got two of the Matchbox convertibles. Isn't that cool? An SS convertible. I think it's a 2017. I don't know what it say underneath. I don't think that doesn't really say a year. But there you go. There's the 2017 Camaro. And then here's another one. This is not an SS, but this is, although the front bumper has the SS front bumper, and this has the SS front bumper. You see how the little running lights go horizontal? Well, on the RS, the running lights go up and down. So this doesn't have the hood scoops on it like this one does. So this would have to be, this even has, believe it or not, this even has an engine that actually resembles the real thing. Isn't that cool? Trunk does not open and doors do not open. This one here, this one does not open at all. This has no, I don't believe, nope, this one doesn't open at all. This is a 16 Chevy Camaro, trademark General Motors. And this is not. Oh, this is Matchbox. This is Matchbox. And this is not sure what this one is. Doesn't say Matchbox or Hot Wheels, doesn't say either one. So they got to be different a little bit because this hood opens and this one doesn't. But anyway, I got two of them. Now, these kind of cars are kind of getting harder and harder to find. And then, of course, I have the C7 Corvette. And I do have the model, same color. And then here's the Matchbox. This is a Z06. I believe this is the Z06, yeah. And this is, yep, Z06 C7. And this is Mattel. So Mattel is Hot Wheels. So this is a Hot Wheels Corvette. Now, for one of my really fun cars, and I've had this thing forever. I don't even know where I got it. I don't even know where I got this thing. But it's just one of the coolest. Even underneath. Even underneath. Look at that. 57 Corvette. Is that cool? Is that just freaking cool? It's a gasser because it has a straight axle. It actually does have a straight axle. It's called a gasser. Isn't that just sweet? And it's kind of detailed as well. Oh no, this would be a 50. It's got the double headlights. Oh, this would be a 61 or 2. This would be 61 or 62 because of the back end. 60 was the last year for the round, you know, the little fenders that came down. And then 61 and 2 had more of the 63 and newer taillight. So yeah, this would be a 61 or 2. And it doesn't. This is a Fun Time. 2002 Fun Time. Like those other models, this is Fun Time. Very cool. Wish I had the big one. Okay, well, I'm trying to make it interesting, guys. I really am. One of these days, I'm going to do a video on this right here. It's hard to see. But there's a 23-foot sleek craft day cruiser that in 1982, in a cove called the Ross Island Cove on the Willamette River, 11 o'clock at night, July 3rd, drunk on my ass, I took off. Those boats, when you take off, they go up so you can't see. When it dropped down, there was a 300-foot barge, and that's my boat sitting on top of it. Luckily, I didn't get killed. Anyway, that's called growing up the hard way, huh? Oh, well. Yeah, we live and we learn. Okay, guys, I really hope you enjoyed my video. Help me subscribe, send me around, promote me. I try to do some more. And when the weather gets nicer, we'll go outside and do some stuff. Peace out.